On this episode, we're going to drill down into this article about Ripple joining the IMF to discuss CBDCs for cross-border payments. Lots of interesting things going on right now. Panelists at the recently concluded DMI symposium, including the Ripple president, emphasized the importance of an innovative global payment system. This week, a panel discussion on the next steps for cross-border payments occurred between May 10th and May 11th as part of the Digital Monetary Institute DMI Symposium in London. And here was a tweet by them. Panel 4 of the DMI Symposium has begun with the discussion of the next steps for cross-border payments by IMF News, RTGS Global Limited, Bank of Mauritius, and Ripple. Click the link below to join live. The panel featured representatives from the IMF, RTGS Global Limited, the Bank of Mauritius, and the Ripple blockchain, coming together to emphasize the importance of creating an efficient and innovative global payment system. James Wallace, the vice president of Ripple X, highlighted the growing interest of central banks in cross-border payments and the potential blockchain technology to create a more efficient way of exchanging value. In Wallace's words, every single central bank we talks to us about cross-border payments, including a growing acceptance of blockchain technology as a solution to streamline cross-border transactions. And there he is making the same statement in a tweet. Furthermore, Wallace underlined that the ultimate goal of adopting blockchain technology and central bank digital currencies is to create a more efficient way of exchanging value. And the OMFIF tweeted, cross-border payment system remain the heart of the financial system, from the Bank of Mauritius. And James Wallace responded, ultimate goal here is that we have a very efficient way of exchanging value. Similarly, Victoria Cummings, the Chief Legal and Regulatory Officer of RTGS Global Limited, highlighted that cross-border payments are among the most exciting and innovative use cases for CBDCs. She believes that CBDCs could help address the challenges of cross-border payments, such as high transaction fees, lengthy settlement times, and lack of transparency. And more tweets. Notably, blockchain technology facilitates faster and cheaper transactions while maintaining high-level security. Additionally, adopting CBDCs can reduce the reliance on intermediaries and promote financial inclusion, making it easier for individuals and businesses to participate in the global economy. Ultimately, the panelists agreed that cross-border payments are critical to the global financial system, and there's a need for innovation and collaboration to improve them. Ripple ranked as leader for CBDC. Early this month, the Crypto Basic reported that Ripple was ranked as the leader for CBDCs. Ripple's CBDC advisor, Anthony Welfare, shared data indicating that Ripple was ranked number 1 out of 15 vendors due to its success with RippleNet, technological capabilities within the CBDC space, and existing deployments and growth in the emerging space. So right here we have a link that the Crypto Basic linked to, and we're going to now drill down into that link. So let's go over there. Go back to the top of this page. Ripple ranked as established leader for CBDCs. Ripple has achieved a new feat following its significant CBDC efforts. Ripple CBDC advisor Anthony Welfare disclosed in a tweet yesterday that the Silicon Valley-based tech company was ranked as a top and established leader for CBDCs. Ripple was ranked number 1 and an established leader for CBDC from 15 vendors. In a recent report from Juniper Research highlighting the significant transaction growth to $213 billion by 2030 globally, which was the tweet that I went crazy over and the quote I went crazy over that is important for everyone to understand. According to data shared by Welfare, Ripple was ranked as an established leader for CBDC for multiple reasons, including the company's existing success with RippleNet. Other reasons include Ripple's technological capabilities within the CBDC space and its existing deployments and growth within the emerging space. Ripple was ranked as an established leader for CBDC alongside other top fintech companies, including Stellar, MasterCard, R3, etc. CBDC annual payment to spike to $213 billion by 2030, which, by the way, I think is extremely, extremely conservative. That number undoubtedly will be in the trillions. I don't even know, or beyond. I don't even know how they came to 213 billion. It's very conservative in my opinion. Notably, the development was first shared in a recent report by Juniper Research, a group of experts analyzing today's fintech and payments market. Per the report, the value of CBDC payments is expected to grow to a whopping $213 billion annually by 2030. This is a massive surge compared to the current annual growth of $100 million. Juniper Research noted that the annual value of payments via CBDC has been relatively low. Now get this, it's been relatively low because CBDC adoption is currently limited to pilot projects. Ding, ding, ding. That totally made sense to me why the number is so low right now, because we have the CBDC projects in Bhutan and in Mauritius, and we have these other projects that are small countries that they are piloting the projects at right now. So that's why we're only at $100 million, but the numbers in the future in 7 years are expected to be so much larger. But again, seems to me to be a totally conservative estimate of future growth, even though percentage-wise it's so enormous. It also says it speculates that governments across the world will drive widespread CBDC adoption. According to the report, these governments will leverage CBDC to boost financial inclusion and increase their control over how people make digital payments. Several countries have selected Ripple to work on different CBDC pilot programs. Central Bank of Montenegro partnered with Ripple to develop a pilot program for Montenegrin's digital currency. Similarly, Ripple partnered with Palau and Bhutan. That was the other one, Palau I couldn't think of. Central banks to create different CBDC pilots. Earlier this year, Welfare revealed that Ripple has collaborated with more than 20 countries on CBDC development. So again, we've got 20 countries that they're collaborating with. We've got 3 pilot programs going on right now that have been disclosed. And once again, the numbers are going to be enormous in the future with this radical growth of over 260,000% by 2030. So this is very exciting. We obviously see that Ripple is the leader for CBDCs, and the small number is due to the fact that these are pilot projects that are only being approved right now. So the future is very bright. There's a lot happening, but things are very small, starting out very slowly. But as I believe, the monetary system is all planned out. We already know that we have on-ramps for different time horizons. They've got this all phased in over time, and it's all planned. So in my opinion, everything's looking good. We just need to be patient, sit tight. Things are coming, and we have some exciting times and massive, massive growth ahead. Thank you for watching. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.